Hello and welcome to today's video, and today we're making the last of all this. Look at this, how beautiful is that? Now, a bit of a story is that I looked out my window. I wasn't planning on coming out today, and I looked out my window and it was a bright, clear day. Went from one front of the house to the back of the house, and the fog had descended, and so I thought that was a bit unusual. Let's get the camera out. So here we are, and as soon as I get to the woods, it all disappears. So we'll make use of the time that we've got and see what we can get. Now I'm looking obviously colours, and obviously it's mushroom season as well, so let's hopefully we can get some of those if we look hard enough. I can see lots of mushrooms and stuff around, but nothing that I can really do anything with because they've gone past their prime, so a bit like me really. So yes, stick around for the next 10-15 minutes and hopefully we'll get some images like this. Okay, well, I've managed to find myself some mushrooms here. I've never done any mushroom photography before now, but just like the fungi themselves, videos have been popping up in my YouTube feed left, right and centre, so it's nice to actually find some of my own actually. So what I've got is I've got the 100 to 400 on, as I don't have a macro lens or anything, but it kind of serves a purpose for doing what I want to do here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with a number of compositions. My feeling is if I take a composition flat on, it kind of loses a bit of depth. So what I'm more than likely going to do is angle my camera around just so that you get the drop off of what the stump that the mushrooms are clinging to, and you know, you get that sort of drop off into the background. But I don't know, I'll take 2 or 3 photographs, maybe, well, actually I might take a dozen actually, and then I'll work out what the best is, and let's do the shot. Well, I don't know if you can see what we've got going on in here, bit of a reflection going on, but with all the lovely golden leaves and what have you, I've put the 100 to 400 on, or I've kept it on, and I'm just firing a few shots off down. I'm not sure they'll focus stack it or not, but what I am doing is I am pulling my focus down through the path just to make sure that I've got the coverage that I want. Now I don't really care that the distance clears, you know, goes to nothing, but it would be nice just to get some sort of sharpness going down through the middle of the image. Now, because it's fairly dark and stuff in here, fortunately we haven't got any wind, but because it's quite dark in here, we've got some slow sort of shutter speeds going on at the moment, and I'm trying to keep the ISO low at the moment. We're around about 200, that's not much to worry about, but that's what we're doing at the moment. And so yeah, this is the shot. Well, I'm so glad I've got my bin liner with me today. Something to kneel on. Now, I'm really spoilt for choice as regards these mushrooms and what have you at the minute. And as I was packing up just over there, I turned around and I just caught this little fella just hiding in the corner of the tree stump. So I wanted to get down really low, and because we've got long shutter speeds and stuff, I couldn't really do like a handheld shot. So I thought, well, how are we going to do this with the tripod? And so I saw this done once years ago where somebody had actually underslung the stalk on their tripod and put the camera upside down. Seems like a good idea, and it worked. Seems to work anyway. So what I've done is, again, with the 100 to 400, managed to get in really nice to this mushroom. Now, looking around, as soon as you see one, you start seeing thousands of them, but they've all sort of gone past their peak. There's a big bunch of them behind me, but they've all curled up and they've kind of died in the split. So had I been here this morning, they might have been all right. But this one's still hanging in there. So I'm gonna, the way he's kind of tucked it in, I just like the way he's just kind of standing sentry in this sort of like alcove for a bit of protection. So I've kind of put him on the right hand side of the image, and then we've got lots of moss just to the left of him, and because of it's very sort of shaded where he is, and you've got lots of light coming in from the left hand side, I think it looks quite a pleasing image. So yeah, there it is. I'll tell you what, there's just so much to enjoy here. I'll probably put quite a few photographs up in the next little section because I've just found this log with loads and loads and loads of little mushrooms on, and they're just all lots of little groups. So it's just a case of just fun of, again, underslinging the camera again and just trying to get right in there and just try and, you know, each time you look, there's a different composition to be had. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm not really interested in focus stacking on these. I just quite like having a group of mushrooms, but then focusing on one, and that gives you that sort of depth of field in the image. So that's kind of the effect I'm going for. So yeah, here's the images that I take here. Okay, well that's it from the Woodlands today. It's going to rain any minute now, so I'm going to hightail it back to the car. And if you'd like to leave a like and subscribe, that'd be fantastic, and we'll do all this again next time. Stick around for the gallery at the end. I'll stick all the information for the settings and what have you on the camera, and yeah, we'll do all this again soon. Bye for now.